Hey yogis, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. Today we're gonna practice hip openers, bring some love, release some attention, some negative emotions that we might be holding up in our hips. We don't need any props, but if you always practice with them, just bring them over and I'll meet you on the mat. Okay, so today we're gonna start laying in our mat. Put your face where you usually put your hands. So put your head in the front of the mat. And let's just lay down there. We're gonna start in Shavasana today. Laying down here, opening our legs and our arms. Palms face up and close your eyes. Coming into our space here. Letting go of everything that we have to do ahead of the day, or maybe everything we did back earlier in the day. Just come here to your space and focusing your breath, allowing you to keep you present in this moment. Try to make your inhales as long as your exhales. Take an inhale through the nose. Hold it for 1 second here. And exhale, open your mouth, let it out. Seal your lips and start breathing in and out of the nose. Slowly wiggle your fingers, your toes, and take a stretch like if you were waking up first thing in the morning. Bring your right knee to your chest, get a hold of it here with your hands. Draw it into the chest. We're gonna draw circles with your knee, working on opening our hips. So starting clockwise, draw your circles with the knee. Maybe use your right hand to help you. And we're gonna go in both directions. So do one more circle here in the same direction you were doing. And let's switch. Feel how your body sounds maybe, if it cracks. And let's come back to center. Squeeze that knee to the chest one more time. And let's switch. Bring your left knee to the chest, squeeze it up. And start drawing your circles here clockwise. Doing here our movement slowly and with control, and feeling how your body takes in. Switching directions. 3 more here, guys. And squeeze it in and release. Shake it out, and now we're going to come into our bellies. So our face is gonna be at the top of our mat. Bring your hands by your ribs and press yourself into a tabletop position. So from here, we're gonna do more circles in our hips, shoulders over our wrists, hips under the knees. If you need to adjust just to open the range of motion, go ahead and do that. Take an inhale through the nose and exhale. And let's start. Send your hips back to the right, back to the left, front to the left, front to the right. And in that sense, just circle up your hips here. Take any organic movements that maybe your body's asking for today. Remember, this is your practice. Here we're gonna come back to our center and we're gonna switch sides. So now top right, top left, back left, and back right. And take a moment here. Notice if maybe your knees crack, your hips sound, your wrists, back, and general body. And now come back here to your center. We're gonna tuck our toes here. Maybe walk your hands a little bit to the front or the top of the mat, because we're gonna find our first down dog of the day. So from here, slowly send your hips to the sky, keeping your knees bent if you need to. Eventually, just try to bring your heels closer to the earth. And since this is your first dog of the day, maybe paddle out the dog, bending one knee and then the other. Eventually find stillness, stay in your dog. Take an inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee and open up the hip. And exhale, bring that right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee onto the mat. We're gonna find that low lunge, a supported low lunge. So walk your back knee as much as you can so you can find your fullest expression here. You want to have your right knee on top of your right ankle. And from here, you're gonna reach the arms to the sky for just a moment. Take an inhale and exhale, bring your arms down again to the earth. Make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders. And from here, we're gonna move into our half split or Hanumanasana. We're gonna bring our hips to the back of the room, straighten our front leg, and on the inhale, we're gonna come back to our low lunge. And we're gonna send our hips back. Two more like this. Come to your lunge and exhale, straighten your leg. One more inhale and exhale. Come to your low lunge, plant the hands, tuck the back toes, and send your right foot to meet the left. Brief plank here and slowly come to your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift the left leg up, and exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale again, bring your foot between the hands, finding our low lunge on this side. Drop the back knee to the earth, walk it back if you need to. Find your fullest expression here one more time. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands down to the earth. Allow the hands to be right under your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, send the hips, straighten their leg, the front leg. Inhale, rebend the knee. Stretching here, and exhale, come to your Hanumanasana. Inhale. Exhale, and coming back to the lunge here, plant the hands, tuck the back toes, briefly come to your plank and find your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath through the nose, open your mouth side out, drop the knees into the mat, big toes touch. Open, walk your knees wide to the edges of the mat. Send your hips to the heels and drop onto your child's pose. Take an inhale to come to a tabletop position. And send your hips to the sky. One more down dog here. And walk yourself to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach all the way to Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your hands to heart center for just a moment. And release. So we're gonna have our feet hip width distance apart. And we're gonna walk our toes out, so our heels will stay in. Maybe walk them a little bit out. Bring your hands back to heart center. And slowly lower down to a yogi squat or malasana. Notice your back here. Try to keep it straight. What will allow you to do this a little bit more is pressing your elbows onto the legs. From here, if you would like more, bring your right hand to the outside and your left arm to the sky for a twist. Come back to center. Left hand to the floor, diagonal to you. Reach your right arm to the sky. And come back to center. Bring your hands behind your back. Help yourself come to the floor and lay all the way down to the mat one more time. Check out the legs if you need to. Bring the knees to the chest. Finding our happy baby pose here. Split your hands between your legs. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Ankles align with your knees. Draw in the knees towards the upper body. Maybe rock side to side, massaging the lower back. And slowly release your legs onto the floor. So from here, we're gonna take a twist. Bring your knees to the right. Twist your face, or twist your head rather, to the left. Maybe open your left arm to the side. Coming back to center, switching sides, knees go to the left. Turn your face to the right, open your right arm. And slowly come back to center. Give yourself one last hug here. Maybe your forehead comes closer to the knees. Tension everything in your body here. And exhale, release your feet to the mat. Roll onto a fetal position just to press yourself back up to your Sukhasana. Crossing the legs. Bringing the hands to the knees, taking a deep breath through the nose. Opening the mouth, letting it out. Hands to heart center. Bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for coming back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the practice today, and I hope to see you soon.